What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and today I'm going up with the Immortal God Squad against almost pretty much another Immortal God Squad. Here he's got Trout, Griffey, Jones, Ruth, Piazza, Stan Musial, Schmidt, his creative player, and he has Don Sutton on the hill. I have Brett Saberhagen on the hill. This is a pretty special one too, because I'm also hopefully going to make the World Series in this game. You can see his record right there, 162 and 63, so he's got a lot of experience playing, and I can't wait to bring you guys this gameplay today. So we're starting off in the first inning here. Saberhagen on the hill. He hits a base hit right back up the middle to start it off, so he's got a man on first base. Now he's got Griffey up, and I get him to pop out with Griffey to the second baseman. I feel like in this game I pitched really well with Brett Saberhagen. Now I'm up with Babe Ruth in the bottom of the first. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. I haven't been hitting a ton of home runs with Babe Ruth yet. More just some base hits. I don't think I have 2 home runs with him so far, so I haven't been hitting a ton of home runs. He gets my cap to pop out to left field there, and so now Griffey is up, and Griffey has been absolutely unbelievable for me this year. And just like, it's a must card. Like I highly recommend going and getting this card. He's so good, man. Hits a home run there to give us the early lead, which is always nice in a World Series game. And then Albert goes deep to right field as well. Caught a fastball, and that's one thing I did not throw a lot in this game. Is chippers up. Kind of swung first pitch here, and popped out to center field. And then I believe Mike Piazza's up next. And Mike, I believe, pops out as well. So pretty much in this game, I felt like I pitched really well with Saberhagen. Hit my spots really well. Hit the line, hit the hoop a bunch. He was trying to take first pitch strikes. Like, he was trying to get me to throw a ball, but I was just like getting tons of first pitch strikes. So he was trying to be patient, and that's what when you step up and play like better players, you step up the ranks, you're definitely, you know, that you can't just like take a lot of pitches a lot of the time, because the better players are just going to attack the strike zone and actually throw dots on the edges, so it makes it a lot more difficult to like take the first pitch. But for whatever reason, I just felt like I was playing well. That time he gets a base hit by Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if I needed to dive there. This is kind of an interesting situation here. I know he's going to bunt. I know he's going to try to steal. He ends up popping it up, but Piazza really can't gather himself to throw it over to first base in time for the double play. So I was fortunate to get the double play. And then I get Trout swinging and missing with 2 strikes. Got him to go outside the zone because I'd been in the zone so much. Now Babe's up, just a little slow roller. I don't know what it is with Babe. I've got to get better with him. Now my creative player popped up again. The PCI is just really small. It's pretty difficult to hit. But Griffey's up, and it just hasn't been too difficult with him. But he does give me the strikeout there. Now his Griffey's up, ground ball, easy out at first base. Just hitting the line, hitting the hoop, getting them out again. Throwing tons of off speed. Like, I don't even think I threw like one fastball really to him at all. That's a really good place to strike out Babe Ruth too, is like an inside pitch off the plate. Ground ball here from Pujols right to Mike Schmidt. He hasn't, from what I've seen, he hasn't been too bad defensively at shortstop for people if you're thinking about going after him and Chipper Jones. Now a fly out from Chipper Jones to left field. Piazza's up. Hit this one right back up the middle for a base hit. And so that's always good with Piazza. That's you know, he's always good at getting the base hits. Now Trout's up, but a nice play from Stan Musial, the Immortal, at first base to retire me for the inning there. Now he's got his Mike Piazza up, 1-2 count. Throw the slider on the corner there, and it's just another weak ground ball. I just felt like I was all over the corners, and one of the best games that I feel like I pitched with Saberhagen in a while. That one, I got away with one there. Just hit it at somebody. I always take that. I feel pretty fortunate there. I was kind of thinking in my head he might have been coming off grinding too, which when you come back to reg seasons, it takes like a while to adjust. At this point, I feel pretty damn adjusted back. So he gets another base hit by my cap with his cap there to get himself on base. He goes to the pinch hitter now with Duke Snyder, who's really, really good also, who you'll get if you go after Griffey. Gets a base hit there to get 2 runners on. So I'm kind of sweating here. Nice play by the cat to make up for it. Ripken tries to get him, but Mike Trout is too fast. So we're really in a crisis situation there. He steals the base. I'm not even throwing because I'm trying to get Griffey out. A perfect hit the line, hit the hoop, and get him to pop out with Griffey. So we're in a good spot here. And now this is kind of like the at-bat that will like make or break the game. He's got Chipper Jones up. He's got 2 ground outs. I'm only up 3 runs. Get a lucky strike there. Honestly, that was not very good on the hoop in the line. That was a little bit better, but still not that good. He almost crushed it, and I've been throwing a lot of curveballs in a row there to Griffey and him. So I decided to go with like an out-of-the-zone change-up there. I almost get him to swing and commit. So I think we got a 1-2 count here. Try a slider on the inside. Just didn't go where I wanted it to go. So we got a 2-2 count. He hasn't seen one of these pitches pretty much at all. I tried to go with the fastball. I choked it right down the middle. Such a dangerous, dangerous pitch. I got super, super lucky there because, you know, I'm up 3 runs. You really just don't want to give him something good to hit, even if he hit for, you know, even if he just got a base hit there, we would have run up 2. But there's Griffey coming through again with another home run, almost like the exact same spot. That card is so good online. Gets Pujols to, I got a base hit, I think, with Albert. No, that's Ripken right there. Excuse me. Ripken with the base hit. He's been solid. He's just, he holds it down in the middle of the field. Gets a couple base hits per game, it seems like, too. And I like his 62 speed. Just think of Ripken as like a more upgraded Manny Machado type of player. So now Griffey's up in the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-0. He, I don't know why, but he threw a meatball to Griffey there. And I thought he was going to have his 3rd home run of the game, but he ends up hustling to 3rd base for a triple. And then not only did I get lucky on that one Chipper Jones play, I feel like I get really lucky here as well. I couldn't get him home with Albert, but I am able to. I just wanted to put the ball in play. We got 2 outs, and I get super lucky here as it hits off Chipper's glove, and I get another run there. So just extremely, extremely fortunate there to get the 5th run. Now I'm just leaving Saberhagen in. It's pretty much been his game. If you got a guy that your opponent just isn't hitting, you know, very well, just keep him in as long as you can. There's no real reason to go to the bullpen. Just keep pitching with him. And he ends up getting a base hit here. Any more damage, I was considering bringing in another pitcher. But here is the last at-bat of the game. He's got Babe. But I just have like 5 runs seems to be like a lot of runs in this if you got a good defensive team and good pitchers. So I throw a curveball there, still hit the line of the hoop. I'm pretty happy with that. One of the rare times I didn't throw a first pitch strike. It's gonna force them to be aggressive, but it just happens a lot more in these like highly competitive games versus another good player. It's like you have to just attack the strike zone because otherwise their pitch recognition is too good and they'll take. You can't just be handing out walks. And conversely, you know, you always got to give yourself a chance to walk. So he ends up popping out here with Babe Ruth, and that will do it. We get the dub. Had a nice little win streak today. King Griffey Jr., obviously an absolute beast. Totally worth it, man. He's so good. He's just been a beast online too. And so yeah, we're gonna confirm exit here. And sure enough, I was lucky enough that this guy had a pretty high ranking here, so we got into the World Series. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support on the videos as always. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.